YouTube, it's your boy ChasmRift here, and yes, recording the same day I recorded the first episode of this theme of Road to Rank, or Battle Stadium doubles, whatever you want to call it. We're right back in it. Different hat though, so same get up, same day of recording, but different hat at least. And if you watched last episode, it's kind of long. Hopefully we get some quick dubs in to counteract it. But yeah, for this episode, I kind of want to say, for the question of the day, what are your short-term goals in life? So, there's two reasons why I'm asking this. One, typically when people ask about your goals in life, they're talking about like, oh, what you gonna do 3 years from now, 5 years, hell, what you gonna do a decade from now. People usually ask that question. They never really ask like, what's their short-term goals. So I'm kind of curious to hear what you guys got to say about that. And second reason I'm asking this is because we all know about the quarantine, about the pandemic that's going on. It has really affected people in many different ways. Like, everybody's kind of been impacted negatively, but by varying degrees. So because of everybody's life being altered a lot, I just want to know, like, what are your goals short term, and how much has the current situation affected them. So I'll talk about my goals. Don't worry, I'm going to read all of it, even if you read a whole paragraph, Bible scripture. I read the comments. So don't worry if you don't want to answer the question today because you think it'll take too much. Trust me, I'll read it. So we're battling against the triple ghost team with Arcanine, Melodic, and Pharaoh. So I don't like seeing Melodic. I don't like seeing the triple ghost. I hate battling against this, honestly, because Dusclops can set up Trick Room. So I don't want to bank on like a speed tie either. So I say we could do Meowstic. Actually, yeah, let's switch it up. We'll do Meowstic. Nah, we'll do Meowstic Dragapult. We're gonna need Mimikyu in the back, and I believe we're gonna also need Arcanine. We're gonna get Kingler in these games. I swear this. I swear, we will. Honestly, we should have let Kingler. He wouldn't have been too bad in this matchup. Especially if we get a G-Max Foam off. If they went the non-Trick Room route. If they did go Trick Room and we got like a knockoff. Like, that could be a Max Darkness potentially. We missed an opportunity there. So my opponent did leave Mimikyu, Dragapult. Okay, so this is interesting. So I kind of want to go for the Yawn into Dragapult, but I also kind of just want to T-Wave it. And I think that's what I'm going to do. I think I'm going to T-Wave. My opponent's Japanese, so I'm going to have to play this tactically. So I say we T-Wave. Max Fanta. So I say we T-Wave Max Worm. That way we can mitigate anything that they want to do. So they didn't switch out. Unless they Dynamax this turn. That means I probably want to Speed Tie, or they're not Jolly in their Dragapult, which I am. In fact, I got 3 Pokemon who are Jolly, Timid, Meowstic, Modest, Arcanine, Careful Nature, Scrafty. Got to list that out. Okay. Okay, that's a little problematic. T-Wave failed. Max Worm. So at least we lowered their damage output for next turn. Trick Room. Okay, I think they gotta be slow and bulky. Okay. It's fine. It's fine. This is why we carry Charm. Okay, so I'm a Charm. They're gonna be at -1. So I'm a Charm and then I'm a Max Phantasm. They're both Luxury Balls, so I don't know who is Dynamaxing. If I think it's Dragapult. It has to be. Yep. Cool. So we should most likely eat this hit unless they They go for Max Worm. It's gonna be problematic because we kind of ignore Mimikyu. But Mimikyu's gonna kind of be hitting us neutral. Ah, it's Clear Body. I keep forgetting. Play rough. Dragon Pulse avoids. This is +1. And of course we shrink. Alright. Alright. Okay, this game ain't over yet, but it's... I need to think. I want to answer the question today during the video. Y'all know I usually do that. And now I gotta actually think. How do I want to go about this? I say we yawn their Mimikyu. Yeah. Yeah, I like that a lot. I say we yawn their Mimikyu. And we Phantom Force the Dragapult. Their Dragapult's naturally faster. Like, you gotta be negative speed, maybe Iron Ball, but they aren't. We saw the weakness policy be procced. Like, they gotta do a lot just to avoid this. So, our Meowstic gets the yawn off. The thought process here is, if we could pivot around their Mimikyu and get rid of their Dragapult, our Mimikyu vanished. Next Phantasm, miss. Cool. Trick Room. Did they bank on me Trick Rooming to stop their Trick Room? They're gonna be faster. Let's just bust their disguise. We're gonna bust their disguise with our energy ball. That's an interesting play. It's a smart play long term. So they switched out to Dragapult because, just like me last episode, I can't read that. Ooh. So we bust their... Wait, why even... They have to be going for Trick Room again. I just can't imagine not going for it. Our Mimikyu's Phantom Force. We're going to be hurting ourselves a lot. Iron Barbs. Wait, their Mimikyu's going to be asleep. Yep, Mimikyu fell asleep. I'm gonna yawn. So I'm gonna yawn. Actually, no, let's not yawn. Let's yawn because they might switch back in. Let's say we yawn. Switch into Arcanine. Because Arcanine is gonna lower their attacks. As long as we, honestly, we're still in this. As long as we keep Mimikyu and Meowstic. Okay. Meowstic goes for the yawn. Knockoff. Took away my sash. That's fine. Okay, we're gonna have to go back into Mimikyu. We still got our disguise intact. Let's see if they're bold enough to go into Dragapult. Yep, this is the Switch Out Wars. But really? He couldn't have read that. Okay, so they're just reading us every turn. They were trying to get rid of I don't think they actually read us, per se. That was a good amount of damage. You know what? I say we Shadow Sneak their Mimikyu. We Shadow Sneak the Mimikyu and we Flamethrower the Dragapult. I think we lost because of that. Wait, no. We didn't lose yet. Arcanine. Phantom Force. Huh, we didn't lose yet. Okay, go back into... Yeah, we'll have to lose Meowstic. We'll lose Meowstic, but we get a Snarl off. This is really a switch out war. It's been almost 12 minutes of us battling. Oh, and I think we lost because you've just been making the right plays. That avoids. Okay, that's fine. We hit the right Pokemon. Phantom Force. Okay, so we're in an interesting position right now. So the safe play is just to Shadow Sneak the Dragapult just to try to get rid of it, and we're gonna Flamethrower the Mimikyu. The thing is, we're gonna have to beat them on the speed type, which I think we're faster naturally. Okay, that's fine. This is actually really good for us. That means they didn't switch out. That means they went for their own Shadow Sneak. Ugh. Mimikyu lives. Bro, this battle is, as the young people say, this is tactical. Beautiful. We brought it back. That's a safe play right there, y'all. Wait, they had a... Are you kidding me? They were able to wall me out that long? We can't win. We lost. All this time I thought they had a fourth Pokemon. Like I thought they used all four. But no! They walled me out with a Mimikyu, a Dragapult, and a Ferrothorn. Oh man. Muddy Water. This misses Mimikyu, that'd be great, but it's gonna be Blunder Policy most likely. No. Well, this battle went on way too long. Just gonna hit that forfeit button so we can move on to a shorter episode, because God. Were we really sitting there protecting and Shadow Sneaking each turn? Yeah, I'm over here thinking like, oh, we keep Meowstic, we good. Okay. I had to forfeit. Usually I play it out to the end, y'all know that, even when I lose. I'm forfeiting because that was almost 15 minutes for just a single battle. And we're getting nowhere in Great Ball Tier. I'm gonna be playing off screen. I might knock out all 3 episodes in one sitting, who knows. But I'm definitely gonna get out of the Great Ball Tier. I know I can do better. That, I would say that wasn't a bad game. I think we led off strong at the beginning. It's just that when they put up the Trick Room and then they reversed their own Trick Room, it threw us off because we weren't prepared for that per se. we were able to finally get past the Mimikyu and the Dragapult. But yeah, that was awful. Alright, Isaac. Okay, I do not like what I see here. Alcremie, Pikachu, Thicc Boy most likely, Zard, I mean with the Gyarados. So, I do notice for a fact that... Okay, I don't know this for a fact if I gotta go back, check my notes. So I do know for a fact that if it's timid Pikachu, just put timid, so it's at 156 speed at the most. Okay, so 156. Our Mimikyu's out faster. Dragapult definitely faster. Meowstic's faster. I think I'm gonna do Mimikyu. We did Meowstic Mimikyu during our practice matches against teams like that. I think I'm gonna do that because we got speed control in the form of Meowstic. I don't see us needing to use Trick Room. So there's that. Bring a Kingler because we haven't brought Kingler to a single match yet. And Dragapult. You know, we could really lose this if they lead Whimsicott. But I don't think they're gonna lead Whimsicott. At least I'm praying they don't lead Whimsicott. See, this teams like these right here. Like the last battle, I just tunnel vision hard against them having 4 Pokemon. Of course, I don't think I would have really changed my game plan up that much. Because I couldn't even get past their 3 Pokemon. I was struggling to do that. How am I going to get past the 4th? Against this right here, I don't know what to expect. So, they could Tailwind. Okay. We're gonna energy ball, and we're gonna throw stuff at them. So they didn't switch out, so I do think they're gonna Tailwind. The only thing I can think of out of this position besides a Tailwind into G-Max Volt Crash is maybe Fake Tears, G-Max Volt Crash. Because they didn't switch out. Now if they switched down to like a Gyarados, and well, they can't even do that because I ain't got no electric type attacks besides T-Wave, but I wouldn't do that in front of a... I'd let y'all hear that. Not every day you get to battle a Thicc Boy. I mean, if I said that last week, that would have made sense. Hells yeah, we'll take that. I almost thought about Trick Rooming. I thought, because I was really fearing the Trick Room into Bolt Crash. Don't tell me he lived. But, I mean, if he did live, it wouldn't be the worst. Get the Misty Terrain up. See ya, Thicc Boy. Alright, so now we got speed control. All we gotta do is just T-Wave everything and we win. Okay, I can't say that prematurely. Okay, yeah, we definitely T-Waving this thing. T-Wave. Always gotta double check. There we go. Got the right. Pick the right Phantasm. My Phantasms are actually switched. I think my Shadow Sneak is closest to the left on Showdown, while my Phantom Force to the right. The way I built this Mimikyu is the opposite, as I see now. Tailwind, nullified by the T-Wave. That's all goods. Heat Wave. No, that's why. But props to you, Mimikyu, for surviving. It makes me think this thing is probably bulk invested. I don't know. Actually, I don't know. It's Life Orb. Okay, I don't know. It's not every day you see somebody whose heat wave Zard raw, unless their G-Max is up. And by then, the team is kind of defeated, to say the least. So yeah, we knocked their whim to -2, meaning that whatever we bring in could sneeze on it and we'll win. Alright, this is where it gets a little complicated right here. Alright, T-Wave. Oh wait, is that the whim's at -1? T-Wave. Taunt. Not surprised. I should have just energy balled. Waterfall. Not enough. That means next turn, after this, we go for... Okay. Okay. I just bullied this guy. I feel bad. But we need the short episode, so we'll take it. Shake off the taunt with our broken neck. Trying to stay more in the camera shot, even though it's like 10:40 at night right now where I'm at. Okay, so we're gonna just energy ball the whim. Just gonna shadow sneak the Gyarados. Bing bang boom, game over. One Pikachu, taunt and tailwind. That's legit all it showed. Feel kind of bad, like Kingler, we brought it to the match because I said we will, and then Kingler didn't actually come into the match. Unless, I mean, we could switch it out if they get a KO and they're just taking me to the timer. Okay. Tailwind. I think that went straight to timer. Like, I think they really just AFK'd at that point. So we get a nice and powerful 4-0. Okay, actually it's not over yet, but they are timering me. So let's talk about my goals, because I forgot to do that. I want to do this into 3 parts. So first part is the summer. I was gonna say my goal for Showdown was to, like, you know, be 1500 rating on Showdown and break that curse I have. But yeah, that doesn't look like it's gonna be the case, because yeah, everybody's been bringing out the grimy stuff since the Players Cup been announced. So my short-term goal for this summer would be to hit, I think I could do it, 1800 rating on Showdown, which is like most top tier. I think I could do it if I put enough perseverance and I have enough drive. As well as I want to qualify for the Players Cup. So I want to be in the top 256 of America by the end of the qualifiers and call it. Unless they're going for a sunny day, they're just stalling. So I want to do that. Come on, don't be a sore loser like this. I didn't do anything grimy towards you. Just played because you led weirdly. And your lead actually scared me. So I did that out of respect. There's that goal. I would make a school goal because I am a student. I still plan on going to school, but because of how COVID-19 affected universities, I can't give like a clear-cut answer for how I'm going to look at myself by, let's say, by the end of next year. So for the end of the year, I want to say I'm out traveling for events and whatnot. And hopefully I'm financially more sound, because I think everybody could be financially more sound. There's better, more optimal ways to be with your money. Even if it's the likes of Warren Buffett, everybody could be a little bit more optimal. So I want to say that by next year around this time, I want to say I'm actually grabbing my passport and getting all that paperwork done. Because I don't want to say I qualify for Worlds. I don't want to say like I'm close to it by the CP at least. So I want to say like I'm at that point where I'm like I'm confident I'll qualify for Worlds if I keep striving around this time of the year next year. But I'm making moves and plans to get me into Worlds. And that's kind of where the money side of things come from. Since I'm going to be doing a lot of traveling, I want to be more financially sound to make sure I don't have to worry about this and that or potential another pandemic. So those are my 3 goals. By the end of the summer, qualify for the Players Cup and have a high rating on Showdown. By the end of the year, I just want to say like financially more sound. I should still be in school doing that and playing and racking up some points for the BGC season. Then next year, just want to say like, hey, the school thing went well and I'm on the verge of qualifying for Worlds. So that's my list. I want to thank you guys for watching this video. It's got longer because I had to explain myself. But yeah, leave a like down below. Tell me everything. I'll read it. I promise. Bye.